Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm back today with a very random video for you guys. I know I've been out of the loop for about a week now, but I promise it's been for good reason. I have been a very busy girl the past couple weeks, and I have had a lot going on, and I have been updating my my Instagram, my Facebook, and my Twitter as much as I possibly can, even my Tumblr, which I rarely go on anymore just because I feel like that website sucks me in and it does not let go because it's so addicting. I don't know what it is about Tumblr, but it is addicting. It's my crack. Well, besides makeup. But I really wanted to keep you guys in the loop as to what's been going on lately so you guys know that I'm not dead. I did not quit my channel. I'm still here. And I'm not going to be going anywhere for a very long time. But I do have also a mini haul for you guys. Only 3 things, 2 of which are beauty, 1 is decorative. And then I also have just a couple of different things that I've been really getting into. Like that's for TV shows, music, all that kind of stuff. So we're going to go right into it with what's been going on with New York City. Because if you've been on my social media accounts, then you know that I went to New York City this past weekend. Yeah, this past weekend. And I had a blast, but there was a special reason as to why I was there. So let's just get into that first. So the reason I was in New York City is because I was contacted by a talent agency based in New York. Actually, their base headquarters is in Detroit, Michigan, but whatever. But they contacted me and said they wanted to they're really interested in me and wanted to work with me and have me audition for both modeling and acting roles. And right away, I was extremely excited because all my life I have been so passionate about the arts, especially with acting and dancing and singing especially, because when I was young, all I ever wanted to do was sing and act and dance and all that's just my thing. I never wanted to have an office job, didn't want to work in a restaurant, didn't want to be a doctor. I knew I wanted to be performing. I wanted to be in the entertainment business. So for the longest time, it was a very big dream of mine and still is to this day. And I feel like the reason why I'm doing YouTube is because it's kind of like my way of doing my own little TV show and getting off my own little hobby off what I really want to be doing the rest of my life. So for me, it was a big deal when this company contacted me and said, hey, we want you to audition for some things and all that kind of stuff. So ended up going down this past weekend with 2 of my really good friends and had a blast. I met the Naked Cowboy for the first time. He was really weird. He asked me and my good friend to grab his butt, and I'm like, I don't know what my butt's been. So I was like, no. There was only one big downer for us that weekend was the fact that it was raining for a good portion of the day, and it was my first time in actual heels, and I had to get used to walking around in heels with the ground being slippery. That was hell. And but it doesn't matter because honestly, I nailed my interview, got the second call back, went back and turned out that they wanted a bunch of money for me to continue with them. I had asked them in the beginning when I first got the phone call from the lady if I was to pay anything, and she said no, you don't pay anything. You leave your wallet at home if you want to. We don't expect anything from you, which is the main reason why I said yes to this, and I could have been a lot more smarter about it because common sense, but I was just so excited. And as somebody who, like I said, is very passionate about this sort of thing, having the opportunity to go down to New York City and audition and all that kind of stuff for this kind of stuff was honestly a dream come true to me. Even the fact that even if I didn't make it to the second round, which I did, I don't think I would have been disappointed because I still was called by this company. It was amazing to me. But they wanted a bunch of money, and then they wanted a certain X amount of dollars each month to continue with them. And I was like, no. If I want, and I know as someone who's beginning, and they do tell you in a lot of these acting classes, when you do go to get an agent, you need to understand that you cannot be picky. You cannot be picky and choosy about who you're getting. And I understand that, but I don't feel like beginners should have to pay $500 to be signed with a agency. And maybe that's the norm. I don't know. But I have had a couple of other interviews on the side, and I have not had to, no money was mentioned at all. It was purely for me to benefit from. They wanted me to get my exposure. They didn't want a cent back. So, I mean, it's not only that way. It's not that way for all companies. I'm happy to say that to you guys. because I feel like a lot of people feel like it's a really hard industry to get into, and which it is. It is a very hard thing to break into the industry, especially when there's so many people nowadays who are so talented. It's hard to differentiate yourself from other people who are doing the same exact thing you do. So really all you have is your look and your personality, but I'll get all into that in another video for you guys, because I want to do a video on how to, nail your interviews, even if it's for jobs, for, things like what I just did in New York City. I want you guys to learn the tips that helped me get my second landing for a second interview. So I will get into all that in a later video, but basically it was a really good trip, but nothing came from it for this time. I am going back for a couple other interviews, but I'm very excited about it, to be able to, work in the thing that I really love to work in the most. When your job is the exact thing that you have wanted to do your entire life, you're not working. You don't work a day in your life. It's amazing. So that's basically what I was trying to say earlier. But anyways, so yeah, that's what happened. I'll keep you guys informed as to what goes on with that. But now we're going to get into some other things I want to talk about. So yeah. So I did dye my hair. It's now neon blue. It's more neon in the sun, in any light actually, but it is really nice and pretty. I am going to get this upper part done, because I do have some blonde in it still. And there is some pink in it, but I want it to be a brighter pink and then fade into a blue. I think that'd be gorgeous, so I'm going to do that myself. Get that all done, but I'm very happy with how it turned out. My good friend Sam did it for me. I did hers. So it was a really fun girly night for us to have the other night. I have been obsessed. I don't know if I'm the only one who's been obsessed with this show, but Red Band Society. Holy cow, this is my new show. I heard about it at my in-laws' house a couple weeks ago for the first time before it premiered, and they compared it to like a Grey's Anatomy meets Glee. Glee is my show. Going along the lines of what I told you about earlier, how my life was performing, I was a Glee person. I was in the choir, a performing choir class. I was in drama. I did plays. It was my life. So to see a show portray the life that I lived when I was in high school and going through choirs and middle school and elementary school. I was always in music programs in every school I went to. So to see that life lived out on TV and portrayed was just the coolest thing in the world, related to so many things, except for the fact that New Directions lost almost everything in the beginning of the first couple seasons, and then they started to win things, the bigger things. We always won things because we were just that good. Sorry. I never liked Grey's Anatomy because I feel like I never got into it in enough time. Like, by the time I even heard about how good it was well into like a lot of seasons, so I didn't make any sense in going back and watching the first one. I didn't care enough. House I will watch over and over again, because I watched from the beginning when it first came out, during the pilot. For the pilot, I mean. I love House. So honestly, to me, it's Red Band Society is Glee and House. It's basically the same thing. So I'm very, very happy with that show. And American Horror Story Freak Show just premiered last night on the 8th. And it was also, the 8th is a very special day for me because, number one, that was the day that A Day to Remember released their own album out. It was not supposed to come out that day. They didn't think it was going to happen. They had to set back the release dates so many months and weeks and all that kind of stuff. And they finally released it, and they did amazing. And it was honestly so amazing to see a band that I'm in love with succeed to that level. It was amazing. So, also the release date of the new American Horror Story season. It's Freak Show this season. I didn't watch it yet because we don't have cable, because we have Netflix and Hulu. So really and truly we don't really need it, but Homegirl needs to watch it because I need to catch up on it. Plus, Evan Peters looks so fine in this season. Not only that, it's based in Jupiter, Florida, which is only like 20 minutes away from where I used to live in South Florida in West Palm Beach. So that was like the coolest thing in the world to see that. So yeah. And my favorite song of the past like month and a half has been Black Widow by Iggy Azalea and Rita Ora. Holy crap, this song. I listen to it when I get ready for work or get ready to go out somewhere. I wake up in the morning and listen to it. The first thing I listen to is that song, and it just gets me feeling like flawless. Complete side note. Someone please tell me what the hell fleek means. I know I could easily go on Google and type it in, but for some reason I feel like if I did type it in, I would not get the right answer I'm looking for. Either that or it would tell me that it's not an actual word. So please tell me what fleek means, because I see it on Instagram, I see it everywhere. Also, what the hell is 5SOS? Because you know what? To me, when I first heard about it, I figured it was like, I don't know, an all-purpose cleaner. So you guys might notice that my filming area is going to be a little bit different over the next couple of weeks, because we're getting into winter here very quickly. It's already 40-something degrees outside. It was very cold today. It was very frigid today. Not frigid. It was just cold. I'm just a Floridian. Don't listen to me. Getting into the winter months here soon, and because of that, our days are a lot shorter. Like, a lot shorter. And because of my new job, I'm going to be working most of those days, like most of the day. So my filming, if I'm going to be filming any new videos, of course on my days off I can film freely wherever I want. But when I'm home and I want to film something, because I'm not working late, but I'm working until like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night, I'm going to need somewhere to film with good lighting. So now I have to get used to using my actual lamps in my bedroom now to film. So what I did was I bought decoration for my window, because starting my next video, I think I'm going to change up my filming area around me. So you'll notice that. But I bought this giant spider web for my window. Since my back is going to be facing towards the window, I figured this would be a good little, background. That's that. So yeah, just expect that to happen. And the reason why, there's no reason actual why, but my little area I'm in now is so small. It's like a little cubicle, and it is the hardest thing in the world, like the hardest thing in my life, to turn around in my chair and not knock anything down. It's such a close area. Like you can see here, this is my makeup storage unit. My chair is right here, and then I have this other little desk thing here. It's the hardest thing in the world to turn around. So, but the one purchase I was absolutely excited to finally be able to make, after months of trying to find these things. I looked in Walgreens, Rite Aid, CVS, Walmart, Target, everywhere. I looked in specialty stores, could not find these freaking things for the life of me. And then I happened to walk into Five Below today, and I perused right past them until my little brother picked them up. He's like, "Sissy, look." He's like, "I know you like lipsticks, look at this stuff." This is what the little glorious little boy picked up for me. He's an angel, right? The second my eyes darted to where his hand was, where these were hiding in his hand, I was literally, if I wouldn't get arrested for yelling in a store, I would have yelled. I was so excited, guys. I asked him to show me where they were. The entire box was empty. He literally picked up the other two that were only left. These were the only ones that were left. This one is blushing. This one is coy. These are the two ones that I really wanted the most out of all of them. And there was one other girl in the other aisle who saw them, and she's like, "Oh, you got the last ones." And I'm like, "Yes, I did." Whew. I was not about to give these up. Sorry. I looked for months for these things. I am taking them. Sorry, not sorry. That's how I roll. But like I said, the other ones weren't there. They were completely sold out of the other ones, which is really weird, because where I am in upstate New York, not many people here are about the beauty world. They don't know what's new, what's going out of style, what's going out of distribution. They don't know what things are going to be rare and what things are not. These aren't really rare. They're just hard to get when they are out, because people do buy them by the bunches for whatever reason. But I was so excited, guys, and they were very nice to me, the employees at Five Below in Saratoga Springs. So if you work there, y'all are angels. I asked them to please, when they get the new shipment in a couple weeks, to please call me and let me know, and just put ones to the other ones I don't have to the side. So now I have the rest of them coming to me very soon. Hopefully very soon. They said within a couple weeks they would have the shipment in of the new ones. But they said that these actually didn't start selling until very recently, and then they sold out completely. And these are the only ones that are left. This was actually the second shipment of them that they had, and they didn't sell until this last one. So I know they'll be there for a while, but just in case, I want to have mine to the side. So I'll have those for you guys another time, and I'm gonna do lip swatches of these, just show you what these are like. I guess I'll do a mini review for you guys, just because I love you guys so much, and I'm so nice. And I am a generous God. The two ones that I had, or that I have for you guys, is blushing. This is the mauve shade, the deeper pink. If my lips look super pigmented, it's not because of these. It's because I had my Wet n Wild Sugar Plum Fairy lipstick on earlier, and it stained my lips, girl. So this is the one in blushing, and it does have a squeezy tube little thing here, as you can see. Swatch in the hand, so it looks like it's so pretty. And then I'll do a lip swatch for you guys. So this is what it looks like on the lips. I'm absolutely in love with it. I normally do not like pink lipsticks, but for whatever reason this one seems to work with my skin tone. I absolutely love with it. It's the perfect level of nude and pink. Like, if there was any perfection lipstick that would work for anybody, it is this puppy. And honestly, these are super pigmented, very, very creamy, but I do feel like these are hydrating, which I really do like. There is a hint of a mint scent and taste, if that makes any sense. I do feel like my lips are a little bit on the cold side because of this lip product, but it's nothing that's uncomfortable, which I really do like. So I'm very, 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 very happy with this one. This one isn't blushing, by the way. Now let's go on to Koi. So this is Koi, and it is the purple shade out of all of them. And it's again the same packaging. It's the squeezy tube packaging that a lot of people like this one. I would have preferred this to been like a felt tip or like a sponge kind of deal, but this will work, I guess, for right now. So this is Koi on the lips. It's very intense. Probably not everyone's cup of tea. It might take a little bit of getting used to for me. If anything, the computer is giving it a little bit too much justice as to how bright it is. It's a little more subdued in real life. Looking at it in the mirror, like, it looks really good to me here. But I do like it. For whatever reason, this one feels like it's a lot less creamier. I don't know if it's just me. It feels less creamier, but it feels more balm-like, if that makes any sense. This one, blushing, felt more creamy. Like, I felt wet, if you will. This one feels more like a stiff balm application, which to me I prefer a little bit more, but ain't no thing. I'm very happy with both of them, and like I said, this might not be everyone's cup of tea. I don't know what you like, what you don't like, but I don't mind it. I cannot wait to get my hands on the rest of them to see how well they all swatch. As far as staying power goes, I don't know yet. These are literally my first time using this. I don't see these having anything about being long wearing. And in the previous reviews I had watched, a lot of people didn't say anything about staying power. So I don't think these are meant to be like long wearing products. Otherwise, that would have been advertised that way. So yeah, but I'm very happy with these. I especially love this one. This is going to be my everyday color. I'm going to incorporate Koi into a makeup look for Halloween, I think. But I am very happy with everything I got. So what I'm going to do now is go take pictures for my Instagram, do lip swatches on there. So I will see you guys in my next video. Love you guys for watching.